now tuned in to the Rich Dream Show.
Say we just tryna live, so we just want them M's. Even if it's dirty, we gon' wash it over here. The requiem is clear, so invest in our ideas. And we don't give a fuck about opinions over here. Nigga, we just tryna live. Oh yeah.
Yeah. How y'all like that? Coming in pretty clear, isn't it? It's a beautiful, beautiful Friday. Welcome back. Another episode of the Rich Dream Show Pod. That's right. We're going to toast it up. G's in the building with the apple juice in full effect. The show where we cover sports, black entertainment, and all is available for you on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Make sure that you are subscribing. Make sure you rating us on there as well.
Yep.
For sure. Man, God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all and God keep y'all. Hopefully y'all been having a great week. I'm feeling enthused. I'm feeling jazzed up about the episode. I got my audio right, so I'm just in a good place right now. How you feeling, G?
I'm all right, man. It's it's a long time coming for your audio, man. You know, we couldn't figure it out. But I a change.
Come on, dog. Come
Yeah,
on.
Nah, man. But I've been chilling, man. Same old. About the, around this time when this episode drop, I'll be a married man. I's be married then, man.
Yes. Ooh,
Yeah, I's be married, man. I'll be married. 6:30. By 6:30.
Won't let me out. I'm sorry.
That's the negative connotation. That's that old negative connotation about marriage, man. Why it got to be all that? You know.
I didn't need that. This is a good one. That's a good one. You mean it like the whole time? Yeah, there you go. There we go. We're gonna jump.
That's actually like that's actually my shit right there. I like that jagged
All right,
edge. I like that.
one, bro. That's a
I
tough
like that. That's definitely a wedding song.
for sure. Yeah, man. Like we just told you on the intro. Hopefully you watching via the YouTube after you listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So do both of them. Listen when you car, when you ride, and then when you get home, watch for the full effect. That's how we're gonna do that. If you haven't already, make your way down to the site, get the new shirts. I think you got the Dream Big on right now.
Yes, I do.
Yes, sir.
Let me.
Yeah, give him the full effect, man. I was just dream big.
We got this side on the lower right hand side of it.
The detail.
This, you know what I'm saying?
Detail.
So we got these. We got more to come. As we heading into summer, definitely more to come. So, but yeah, go stop by the website and check these out. Cops of them. Tell somebody, hey man, Rich Dreams, they got some dope shirts out right now, man. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? We'd appreciate that.
Nah, for real. That'll be mad love. Mad love.
We appreciate that.
And what we don't want y'all to do is, don't cheat on us with other clothing brands. That's what we don't want y'all to do. And that's a part of the real life that we talk about today.
Real life.
Because we got it.
That was a horrible segue, by the way.
Like that.
That wasn't your best. That wasn't your best work. I'm gonna just say we could have just went to the RLS topic and did it like that. Hey, that wasn't your best work, my boy. But hey, we here now. We here.
Ta-da! I'm glad we made it, man. Why you ain't just put why do men cheat though? Because men the only ones that cheat.
They the only one.
You damn
Uh,
not these beautiful sanctified queens out here.
you say sanctified?
Sanctified.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
No, man. So my thing is, it's always a question. I think this is an interesting topic. This is, something I don't think it get asked like this a lot. When you bring when people talk
Why?
about cheating, yeah, when people talk about cheating, it's normally uh like derogatory towards one sex or the other, mostly us, clearly we the only ones that cheat. But
That's
let me
it.
let y'all in on a secret. Let me let these women, a lot of women, in on a secret. The ones that don't know. It's some that do understand and get this.
Mm-hmm.
For us straight guys, when we cheat, we cheating with a woman.
Mm.
Just saying. And also, so there goes some accountability for women to take, right? Most
Oh,
times, a lot of times, they know we have a relationship or a marriage.
okay.
Number two, um, if any guy, if you're a guy that's you done made your rounds in the streets, I'm just saying, you was out there,
Soldier roll oats, huh?
you was doing your thing once upon a time. You take 10 guys, line them up. These type of guys, right? Not the guy that's married to his high school sweetheart or his college sweetheart.
Yeah.
Just take a guy that, and I ain't got to be they ain't got to be in the streets their whole life, but take a guy that has experienced life of being a little bit promiscuous, right?
Outside.
Dealing
Yeah.
with different women.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 of them, I guarantee that, not 10 out of, I'm going to just say 9 out of 10. I'm going to be lenient. 9 out of 10 of them will tell you that they have messed with somebody's old lady.
Wow.
At least 9 out of 10 of them will let you know that, yes, I have dealt with a woman that was in a relationship or marriage.
Mm.
So my
That's tough.
thing is, on that side of things, that's kind of where the conversation always go, right? Like men do this, men do that, and
Yeah.
they do this, they cheat. That's all they do is cheat. They can have a good thing at home, they gonna cheat. Let's not even get into all of that. Let's get into
Yeah.
why do we think not just men but women cheat? I ask you first, why do you think men cheat?
Hmm. Um, be several different reasons. And I want to double back on what you said, with your first point, but I'll answer your question first.
Yeah. Good, cool.
Uh, of course, I think there's a certain lust for something. I think the monotony of monogamy gets to men in certain ways, especially if you're talking about being in that situation from somebody like you said that was out here just moving frivolously.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
so it could be, well, man, boredom. They not getting what they supposed to be, or what they feel they supposed to be getting at home. Um, shoot, just access. Sometimes
Ain't
if it's
getting it enough.
just there, hey, what's still saying? Can't turn down nothing but my collar. Um, and
Right.
then I think sometimes too, it can be like, for some, I don't know why, but some dudes, I feel like they be on some. This is how I show you, or how I assert my dominance, and let you know that you can't rule me or something like that. I've seen scenarios like that.
Okay.
Uh,
I kind
yeah,
of see what you're saying. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do
right.
if I want to do it, type thing. Letting the woman
Yeah,
know. Okay.
yeah.
Um. So yeah, what was the other retort that you had about what I started with?
Now, you said about men. You say when we cheat, straight men, we usually cheat with women. So you saying like
Huh?
it ain't. Oh, so you saying it like, okay, obviously we ain't the ones cheating if we cheating with women. That's what you were saying.
So I'm talking about straight men. I ain't
That's what
talking
I'm
about.
saying. That's what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying to make sure I had your point correct.
Yeah, I definitely. From here on out, just so you know, I'm not talking about gay people. We only talk about straight men.
I wasn't
We only
saying,
talk about straight men. Straight. No, no, no. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Like
yeah.
I ain't never talking about the LGBTQRSTUPs, whatever that is.
Sure.
I no, no, all jokes aside though, but now like yeah, I'm talking about a straight
I was just
heterosexual.
trying to be clear on your point, but you were saying like, obviously we ain't doing it by ourselves, so there's some other cheating on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was like a solidarity thing, like y'all women ain't sticking together because y'all still letting us cheat.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Oh,
kind of what I'm saying. It's like because like again, not to get too far into that because we kind of talking about it at a different angle as far as the RLS topic. But what I'm really saying is like, yo, y'all are acting like y'all saying, okay, men cheat. That's all they do is cheat. They cheat way more than women, blah blah blah. But my thing is, if y'all want to say we so such cheaters, like why not call out the women that we're cheating with?
yeah.
Where's their accountability? A lot of times, check it out. A lot of times, and not saying go approach the woman.
Okay.
I ain't saying that, but hey, it takes two, right? Normally it takes two, if unless you're breaking the law.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but you know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, like where's their accountability? And that's why I brought up the second point is if you take 10 guys that then been in the streets a little bit as far
Yeah.
as we went, I guarantee you at least 9 of them gonna say they've dealt with a guy's old lady or wife, bro.
Right.
Guarantee you. So that's kind of what I was saying. Like, yo, where's the woman's responsibility for messing with a guy that's in a relationship?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like if the woman is single, it ain't really necessarily her responsibility to look out for the other chick. I think
No,
that's
what so this what I'm saying though. It is though, bro. It kinda is. Because they're the ones that say we so down bad. So why
oh,
if you want to point out the one party is down bad, like I said, it takes two.
yeah.
It takes now it's
It's
one thing if they don't know.
right.
It's one thing if they don't know that you're in a relationship. Okay, they don't know. Cool. But if they know and they still
Yeah.
dealing with you, okay with dealing with you,
Right.
doing this and that, come on, bro.
It's
That's
the I
not
hate
that's not,
niggas, I hate
that's not
niggas,
okay.
niggas ain't shit, but all you fuck with is niggas.
Huh?
It's like I hate niggas, niggas ain't shit, but I only fuck with niggas still.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, let's everybody,
Yeah,
take responsibility for our part in it.
that's
That's
true.
kind of what I was. That's basically what I was saying.
But back to the
Let's,
wise. Back to the wise.
yeah, 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 yeah. Let's not get too far
So,
out. So,
yeah,
anyways,
yeah,
I think, I agree with a lot what you said about the reasons why men cheat.
yeah.
I think sometimes it can be deeper than just she not giving him none. What was the other one she said?
Monotony, boredom type of thing. Just
Yeah,
tired
yeah,
of
yeah. Just
yeah,
being with
yeah,
her for a long time and wanting something new, which that is, I believe that's probably the main reason
yeah,
why men cheat is because it's to be honest, unless you're fighting it off, unless you're a disciplined person to not cheat, that the temptation is there heavy on men.
mm,
It's I don't know. It's to me. I just feel like that's just how we're wired, in my opinion. But uh, that's one for sure. Just wanting something new. But I would say that it can be a little deeper than that too. It can be, you know, maybe this person you don't feel supported enough from this
mm,
person. You don't feel like she have your back as much as you would want her to. You know, um, it could be a lot of different things, man. It could be a lot of different things. But like I said, I think the main one is probably wanting something new.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it goes overlooked of how much a woman just like breathing life into you,
Right.
telling you you can do this, you can do that. You need help with that? Hey babe, I was looking at this. What you think about this on some
Right.
business tip type shit. Like, bro, like a man, especially that's out here trying to get it every day, men don't normally come home and complain about what's going on at work
Yeah.
or what's
Internal.
going on their day to day occupation.
Yeah.
We don't.
In, internalize or try to leave it at the door type thing. Yeah.
Leave it at the door. Basically, that's it. We leave it
Mm-hmm.
at the door or leave it in the garage before we come in the house.
Yeah.
So it's like when you have somebody that is like helpful and trying to put you on game for different stuff so that you can enhance or improve whatever
Yeah.
you got going on. I think that's a big plus. And I think, especially for like entrepreneurs, you need that because I always compare it to a regular job. I mean, because they're both jobs, but it's just different fields. With entrepreneurship, you don't have somebody saying, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do this month or this week or today." You gotta literally figure that shit out every day. Yes, you go to school for training, but that's just training on the actual art of whatever you're doing.
Right.
As far as running the day to day business, you have to figure that out every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day, every month, every year. So when you have somebody that's there giving you a little tip here, tip there, trying to help out where they can, I think that goes a long way, man. And then I think also when you, like I say, when you don't have that and you out here busting your ass for the family,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of, I can see how somebody could look at that a little sideways, like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm saying, what is support
And I'm
at, bro?
pouring, but what's getting put back into me.
And it
Um,
is for us at the end of the day. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? But that's why, man. Listen, if you get you somebody that's gonna help you get to where you trying to go, man. Don't just get somebody that's just gonna sit there and sit on side, and because at that point she really becomes a crutch. Like she's a liability, basically.
Mm-hmm.
She's not helping you, or y'all supposed to be helping each other. You feel me? So I think that can be definitely a big reason why a man would go out and cheat. Because think about it. If he's cheating with a woman that is doing all of this that she's not doing, and that's what it come down to.
Yeah.
With that situation, she doing it, but his old lady ain't.
So
You feel
really
what I'm
just feeling not as connected with the original partner because
saying? On that level,
because I
on
mean
that.
thinking about it like you're saying it would seem like you would have more attention to somebody that's at least interested in what you got going on. Like, because, giving you hints and tips or asking questions, that at least shows that, hey, you have a genuine interest of what I got going on. As whereas if you don't ever ask about it, talk to me about it, have any input, it's just like you don't even care. I could be shoveling shit as long as I'm paying these bills.
As long as the bills get paid.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you could definitely see that would be a disconnect, and you would feel like, okay, yeah, I'm with this person, but are they with me?
Right. Are they riding with me like I've been riding with them? And like I say, it's you don't really have to have a genuine uh I guess interest in whatever that person is doing, but you can still help out some or you can do your part in it. Think about it. When like for instance, when our kids grow up and get in the sport, if one of them kids get into ballet, I ain't interested in no motherfucking ballet. But I'm gonna get them a coach to make them better at whatever it is. It could be ballet, it could be tennis, it could be golf, whatever it is they want to do and they passionate about doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour into it. Don't matter if I'm interested in it or not, or if I have genuine interest in it or not. I'm gonna pour into it. That's family. That's my kids. That's my bloodline. When you marry, when you have an old lady, you've been having somebody that you've been with for a while. At that point, you just supporting whatever they do. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't really more so about and having an interest in it. You know.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I ain't gonna say I agree. I hear what you're saying, but to me, it just seems like you saying with the kid thing. Yeah, you might not be interested in dance or ballerina or whatever, but if your kid is showing you that, hey, I love this, this is what I do, this is what I'm passionate about,
Yeah.
I feel like at least some part of you be like, okay, I'm gonna have some type of curiosity. But if you care about that person, you have a curiosity or some type of like
And
real
and
experience
that's
about it.
and think about it. If you are in a career,
Yeah,
especially as an entrepreneur, it's safe to say that that's a passion of yours, right?
sure.
It's pretty safe to say that. So to me, those things, you know, I don't have to explain. Hey man, hey, I'm passionate about this. You know, you got any tips for me? Let me know.
Yeah.
No, you know I am. I
Right.
chose
You
to
see
do
me
this.
doing it every day. Yeah.
You see me doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? Years on out. So just like just like the kid that's showing you that she loved to be, a part of ballet or whatever. Tennis. She's playing tennis all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, do she got to tell you that she like playing tennis for you to? Oh well, look, you like it? Okay, well she told me now I can support her. No, why we gotta wait? You can see it, But but just to wrap that part up, I think that's bigger than what we actually realize.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of women believe that those ones that you stated, the not getting it, not getting it enough, the wanting some new vagina. I
Hmm.
think that's what they think more so than
Then
what what we just
yeah,
talked about.
being connected, being on a certain level
Yeah,
where you feel like,
they
okay,
don't think of men in that. They don't think of men in that light. They don't. They think they think we're just that basic. Now we not complicated.
yeah,
We keep it real. We're not complicated, but depending on the individual, they might want more than just some ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just some ass and some, whatever sexual.
I would say, I bet it's for like real, genuine relationships because a lot of women they say they're getting cheated on when they wasn't even Facebook official. But I think for real, genuine, like the dude ain't never said he was your boyfriend, but you talking about he cheating and doing you bad.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Like for like genuine relationships where a dude might step out on a wife of like however many years or whatever, I think it's definitely more so oftentimes than not on a mental level they connected.
Yeah,
Whereas this person that I've been with, they not seeing me or hearing me anymore. Like we roommates type thing. I feel
right,
like
right,
it's
right, right, right.
that than more than just damn she had a fat ass and I just couldn't help
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it.
That's what I'm getting to, though, bro. Like, dog, it's sometimes more than just about sex with men.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times, niggas just be wanting some
Exactly.
ass.
Don't
Yes,
not
hey, you
let us
got
not this. Be like that.
you got us on that one. That's facts. But sometimes it's more than just that,
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but so here's my next question. In your opinion, we're not women. We only have experiences with them.
Y'all
We
gotta
have
start no. We need this is what we need a women guest right
we
here.
have we have but I wanted but this is from a male's perspective of what we think.
I
Just
feel
what we think. We don't really know, but just what we think.
yeah.
So why do you think give me two. Just give me two reasons, two of the biggest reasons why you think women cheat.
Outside looking in, I'm gonna say
Mm-hmm.
first one, um, resources. I think
Money.
yeah, I think if a guy can do something more than the guy, you know, that you with, it's kind of more of a prompt thing.
Okay.
I as a culture, we hear about it from the hip hop artists that we listen to literally damn near every song. They didn't all every tour, even the holy ones like Mr. Jermaine Cole. Everybody always talking about taking another nigga cheek, and most of the time,
Jermaine don't talk about Jermaine don't talk about stuff like that. Don't you ever, bro. Don't you ever speak about Jermaine in that light. Don't you ever. Now continue.
10 years later, when my song come on, Mama, did you fuck J Cole? Anyways, anywho's,
That was just a question. That was just a question.
hypothetical, man.
It's a valid question, man. That's all.
But yeah, man. I mean, I'm sure a lot of entertainment be capped, but we been seeing it in movies as well.
Mhm.
I'm in a bind, man. I mean,
Woo! Hey, but no, that wasn't cheating involved though. That's not cheating involved.
oh, she had other.
That
Oh, okay.
no, she did. No,
I
no,
thought
she
she
did.
had. Well, yeah,
Not at that point. Not at that point.
okay. But nah,
Yeah.
I say resources, and then um, being, I think being sold. And when I say that, um, I think a lot of times women will get caught up in a dude selling them basically, because women, I feel like they kind of put it outward of things that they feel like they not getting sometimes, and especially in this social media era. If a dude watch your stories and he keeps seeing you talking about, man, I just want somebody to listen or something like that, if he come and promising you he gonna listen, that kind of opens the door. So I think being sold that dream that I'm gonna give you whatever you're not getting, and then even though most of the time I feel like they don't even get that really, but
Getting
that
finesse, huh?
you sold the dream, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, um, yeah, I believe for sure those two for sure. Resources, dude putting on like he gonna do this and keep it. And see, that's I think that's probably one of the biggest ones why women cheat. Dudes, that's
Oh,
why I never lead with money. That's why I've never led with money, bro.
right.
Um, I have homegirls and they'll come to me telling me about these dudes they dating.
Yeah.
And they like, yeah, well, I think he got some money. Like, I be talking, but then when they actually go on the date with the dude, they come back and they like, that's all bro talking about is his money. Like,
Right.
ain't yeah. So at the end of the day, depending on the female, she might think that's corny. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of them do go for that. But I would say, man, I would lean more towards your second one though. I guess having a man come in and say, "Hey, you're gonna provide X, Y, and Z," and not financially, but just what he brings to the relationship in general. And after the honeymoon stage, it kind of die off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Or after you got them draws.
huh?
Or after you got them draws.
Well, well, I'm talking about somebody that actually gets in a relationship, not somebody that just trying to
Oh,
lie to smash. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like when you actually get into the relationship and things like that. But I think that second one is really the one that I think a lot of women cheat. I think um, some women are just have the attitude of men though. Some
yeah.
women just like new penis.
I was just about
Yeah,
to say,
let's not forget that.
I might change my answer because I actually listened
No, don't
to.
change. They good answers. They good answers.
I know, but I don't know if they the tops because I forgot to think about the tops, and I think it might actually
Yeah.
be what you're talking about.
Listen, don't let them fool you. Like I said, bro. If you have 10 men, at least 9 of them gonna tell you he done smashed a nigga old lady or
Yeah,
wife.
yeah,
Or wife. Yes, or wife.
yeah,
The thing you think the thing that women think they are so deserving of. Yes, wife. Smashed. So but that's one of the ones. But even if, see, here's my thing with women though. And like I say, men, we cheat a lot.
Yeah.
But with the thing with women is they'll say they cheated because of something you did or didn't do.
Yeah.
I get the reason behind that led you to cheat, but you still did it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You still cheated. You can't say, oh, well, that nigga, he stopped kissing me when he came in from work. So I went and fucked another nigga. If he would have just kept kissing me, he'd have kept doing what he was supposed to been doing. I wouldn't have went and cheated. And then try to make that make sense.
Yeah.
And they'll try to really stand on that
I
and
mean,
cry. The crocodile tears.
it's tough.
That's their one right there. But I think like because I think some men cheat in that fashion too. Like we
Yeah.
just said, you're not getting it from your wife,
Right.
you go get it somewhere else. That type of thing. As far as, like I say, emotional support, just support in general, not even as.
Yeah.
But I think, bro, like instead of doing that, especially if you're married, sit down and have a talk with them, your
Yeah.
partner. Sit down and have a talk. Like, yo, like we gotta put a spark in this shit. Like, you want to go on a little weekend trip somewhere, just me and you, or staycation at a hotel, or something. Gotta switch something up, But for me to end it off on my notice, cheating. I don't think cheating is ever answered. Have I cheated? Of course, I've cheated. Yes, I have cheated.
Yeah, of course.
you know, as most other people, as most other people. So I'm really not trying to come down on cheaters, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah, they got the TV show for that.
yeah, they do. And it's crazy. They actually be out here a lot. But
I don't think it's
yeah, it's
crazy.
never. I don't think it's ever the answer, man.
Nah,
Huh?
I say I don't think it's that crazy that they're doing it there. I done some of my
That they out here?
yeah.
Yeah. Big area, man. Big area, man. So it's a lot going on out there. But I
On
don't
the same
think it's ever the
time.
answer, though, man. It's it only makes things worse. Maybe if you go to your partner when you're feeling like that, maybe you can salvage the relationship, get back on track. But I will say this: when you cheat, don't try to put it on your partner.
Yeah.
Don't put the blame on them, man
That-
or woman. Don't put the blame on them, regardless of what they were
Yeah.
or were not doing.
You made
Don't
that
put the
decision.
blame on them,
You
because at the
made
end of the
it.
day, you went and did it.
Mm-hmm.
You went and did that.
Yep.
So that's all I got for you,
Yeah.
man.
That's one I like that. Um, but yeah, I just want to say this one last piece. Uh,
Go ahead. It seemed like you've been waiting to get this off too.
the reason why I was gonna say I was gonna change my answer is because I listened to a woman podcast, all woman podcast called Horrible Decision. Shout
You
out
listen
to
to women podcasts, bro?
you, man. I feel like you got to be on.
What is it? The poor minds?
I feel like you got to be on the other side to get that intel sometimes. But this is back at two, also when I was on the streets. But anyway, these are horrible decisions, and these are two
In the
women.
streets.
Yeah. Uh, these two women that's like basically sexually liberated, open, do all types of crazy shit, and they have people that write in, and I can't tell you how many letters they didn't read where it's like, oh, this person's a great boyfriend, he does everything, or he's a great husband, takes care of me, everything, pays the bill, but his dick game is weak. So should I cheat? What should I do? And it's just like, yeah, that's one of the things that's like I think that's what women be kind of hypocritical on, because it's like if a man be like,
Bro,
okay, yeah,
they go ahead.
but my woman does everything.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
She just don't. She cook, she clean, but she just don't satisfy her in the bedroom. There's no sympathy for that. But as soon as a woman say that she not getting satisfied in the bedroom, everything's just okay. Oh,
It
okay.
makes sense. I knew it. I, hey, I feel you, baby. I feel you, bro. I've had even to that point for sure. In my past, like when I was single,
Yeah.
bro, I dealt with a few. I've dealt with a few guys, girlfriends, old ladies. Dog, they. I've had multiple of them tell me, "Man, dude, good to me.
Mm.
We got a good relationship,
Mm.
but it's just, you know, I'm feeling you. It's something about you. Like I'm intrigued with you. That type of thing. That type of thing. And it's like, and like you said, you do have some, and they dig whack. And women really will act like they not shallow like that.
Yeah.
They paint us to be very shallow. Y'all just see a ass and y'all go crazy. Y'all see titties, y'all go crazy. Nigga, a nigga could be a sorry nigga with no job. If he putting good pipe on a bitch, man, and
There you go.
her mental capacity ain't really there to be like, oh, this is just some good dick. I can't let. Man, that nigga will be laid up in that house driving her car, taking her to work in her car, and going seeing other bitches in her car. Man, that's man, listen. They will fall for some good dick, bro. And will look over everything else. Let's not get that mistaken. We know that. We know that for a fact. Shit.
Ah, all right. Well,
Yeah.
you've heard our viewpoint and stance on everything.
Yes.
Write in the comments below. Let us know how you
Yeah.
feel. Why
First,
you
of all, shout out to our black queens though, man. You know what I'm saying?
the
We just talking shooting
sanctimonious,
shit. Shout out to our black queen, huh?
the sanctimonious black Christians.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
holy. Yeah, y'all let us
Boy,
know.
use a
Why do you
mess.
think men cheat and why do you think women cheat?
Yo, we got it.
My bad.
No, you got it.
Okay.
All the listeners, now let's get into it.
Anyways, what we got going, man? What's next, Smoke?
You got to get out there with a little bit of my higher level thoughts. It's the smoke screen.
Smoke screen is on. Yeah. Man, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I done lost my original glasses. I got my E40 on. What you gonna do when I'm hitting the blunt? If you wear glasses, you know how it is. You lose them specs, man. Sometimes your life just be all out of one. Damn, look like I ain't got no more raps, so I'm about to roll a J like Miss Khalifa. Roll a J like Miss Khalifa. Eat the
Nigga
like
freestyle.
it's a pizza. If you didn't know, pizza. Like on the court, you reach a teacher. Yeah, those lies, man. Let's be quick something or another, man. Y'all got going, man. Where the hoes? They say over a certain age you ain't supposed to scream. So, you got your
Where the
family, so come on,
hoes?
Them used to be the calls, man. See, make sure that you have your pets spayed or neutered. It's important. Stand up, take it, you stand up, go. Weed is sticky, my verbs is switchy. I asked my girl, can I get a quickie? While the baby naps, man, this boy slaps. Hit you like a dart. I got the straps. Yeah, man. Hit me with a not get rich quick scream. Not get rich quick scream. Doing big things over there, rich dreams. For the models, we only need thick queens. Hey, I meant to ask. Hey, G, I've been meaning to ask you, when we gonna get kids clothes? Everybody asking since we got children now, are we gonna have kids apparel? Can kids rich dream too? Or is that specifically for adults? Let me know. Love it.
That's a good one, man. I ain't gonna lie. And to answer your question,
Talk to us.
I may look into that. I may look into that very soon, possibly this year.
The gears is turning. Hold on.
Possibly this year.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
y'all have,
yeah,
folks.
yeah,
'Cause,
yeah, yeah, man.
yeah, man,
Possibly this
the
year.
inquiries has been vast, especially since young Rodney Hayes the fourth has entered the chat. I keep getting that, so I just wanted to see.
Right. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, all right. As we move to press right along, man, we into the Black Business shout out. This week we got reconstructed nails. All
Yep,
right.
yep, yep. Yep. Nah, this one of my partners, man. I cut her son hair.
Okay.
And she does nails. She do she does a great job too.
I
And
got
she's
the
mobile as well. I believe she's mobile. So anywhere in the DFW, she'll basically come to you. She gonna charge you nice. Now, I mean, hey,
these some real
you
unique
gonna get
joints.
what you're paying for.
Yeah,
You
these
gonna
are
get what you're paying for. You gonna get some. You gonna get a good service. So, check her out. Tap in with her. I think she also makes flyers, make logos, all types of things like that. So, y'all tap in with her, man. Tell her G sent you.
all right, all right.
Reconstructed nails.
Big time. That's fire right there, man.
Yep,
Um,
yep.
she say she service H Town too, so DFW and H Town. Make sure y'all
Yep.
get with it. All right. Now we about to take it to the part of the show that you all know and love. Uh, I like to I like to introduce this guy because he made famous the phrase he went from ashy to classy. Ladies and gentlemen, G Fades.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So we got a little sports and happenings with your boy, Big G Fades. What we got first? Hold up. Blah blam. So we got the NFL. What's funny? What's funny?
I can't type sometimes.
What you talking?
Hold on, brother.
Wow, 2020. Let's
We go
fix that. Let's fix
going
that.
back
We
five, man. You know,
go.
they doing some crazy stuff.
There we go. There we go. Hey, ain't nothing but a quick fix, man. Ain't nothing but a quick fix. Ain't nothing but a quick fix. Yeah, man. So, anyways, we got NFL approves players to participate in the 2028 Olympics, which I'm assuming there will be flag football and not actually tackle.
Yes, it is.
Uh, what's your thoughts on this?
When I found out it was flagged, I was 100% for it.
Me too.
The consensus, of course, if it was going to be tackle, was like, whoa, let's slow our roll there.
You say
Because
what now? That it was gonna be what?
if it was going to be tackle, I'm like, hold the fucking
Yeah,
phone.
no. We can't do that. We can't do that.
Yeah,
We can't do that.
way too much risk of injury. But no, man, I think this is cool. It's going to be fun, exciting. Are women going to get to participate? Did you know?
Women
No.
don't
I
don't know don't know. You know what else?
Okay.
Don't care. But no. Hey, I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see it. But no, man.
God damn it.
I think this is a cool thing. Uh, I think, of course, we're gonna get gold.
But see,
The fuck?
and that's the devil's advocate though, because I think that's gonna open up the door, just kind of like, well, not all the way, but kind of like we're dealing with in basketball now too.
Stop, stop.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It
But
ain't
there is
automatic.
no, but there's not a. Is there a professional women's football league?
The Bikini League. Shout out to the Bikini League.
All right, man. That's a joke, man. That's a joke, man.
It,
That's hey, that man.
it,
That, listen, that's
they had
strictly
passes
entertainment.
on
That's.
it.
I mean, listen. I think that's strictly entertainment. That's really not a sport, like a competitive sport. They just why wear bikinis? Why not wear regular football gear?
For the aerodynamics, man. You gotta be able to.
Oh, for the air. Oh, okay, yeah.
Gotta be
Easy,
able to move
easy
out
on
there.
the eye. Easy on the eyes. Okay, I got you. But nah, man, I think this was a good thing, man. I think I don't see anybody really getting messed up, hurt
Yeah.
on flag football. So, and I think this is an easy dub for us for sure because I mean, because I think Chase say he'll go. Uh,
Yeah.
Not sure who the quarterback would be but if you got Chase out there as a receiver, we all right.
You know, we
We all
gotta
right. We straight.
get into
We
it.
cool. We cool as a fan, man.
You know, everybody else they playing football with the foots. They playing soccer, so we ain't gonna have too much drama.
Right. Facts. NBA playoff update. What you thinking so far? We in the Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals. What you got?
All right. So been very surprised with the Western Conference right now, man. Um,
Okay.
with the way Thunder jumped out on the Wolves. Um,
They did.
yeah, I thought it was going to be way more competitive. But I do understand it because the Thunder are a great home team. They have that wonderful environment.
Yeah.
Um, so it kind of makes sense. And now that we've seen, the Timberwolves basically do the same thing in reverse when they get to Minnesota. Um, it still kind of holds that you might still see a 6 or 7 game series if things keep continuing how the flow is going. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
disappointed in Ant-Man for sure in those first 2 games. Um, I just didn't think I saw enough uh, just go get it attitude like he usually has. I think he was playing kind of like, I don't know, just not as aggressive as usual. And that was a little weird for me to see him playing that way. Um, but also, I feel like leaning on veterans like Mike Conley and Julius Randle, I'm which they stepped up at home, but I feel like they need to step up more at home. That's what it's going to take for them to win this series if they're going to win it. They're going to have 2 games on the road, both of them, where they pull up to their level of what their standard is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the east side, man, hey, what they call him? They call him Hallie now. I didn't know he had a nickname. They call him Hallie. Hey, what the Hallie?
What the hell? What the
Hallie.
hell, man?
What the Halle Berry? Yeah, y'all better watch out. Um, but to be honest, New York to me, I just ain't never really had that belief in them like that. I honestly didn't think they was gonna make it to this round, but it just seemed like the Celtics had just kind of collapsed, really. Um,
Injuries.
yeah, and then but uh, interesting. I think I had my Pacers. I think I had Pacers as my pick, and I'm just gonna stick with the Pacers as my pick. Probably
Okay.
5 or 6.
Oh yeah. Pretty safe pick, huh? Pretty safe pick at this point, huh?
I mean, I had them originally, I believe.
Yeah. I hear you.
Well,
But
I just
now, man. But now, man. I think again, I was surprised that Minnesota dropped those first 2 games and OKC like that,
yeah,
especially the first one. Which you off 4 or 5 days, probably 6 days. Not Russ. But the second one, I thought it would have been a much closer game. Possibly could have won it had Randall showed up.
Yeah.
Randall been balling the whole playoffs, all the playoffs. This is one game that he didn't show up. I think um, he know he got to play better than that. He has to play well for the Timberwolves to be successful in the playoffs. He
Yeah.
has to. There's no other way.
Came back and went off too. So
But he backed it up with game 3. Came out. I don't know how many he had, but they blew him out by 40. But he came back and he got going early. And he hit a couple of big buckets later in the game before, they set everybody and cleared the bench. And then I want to say another thing. Remember, I was telling you that I was scared of how short Timberwolves coach play their bench, only 8 players.
Oh yeah.
You see he playing trying other guys out now.
Yeah.
It's no way you're gonna beat OKC only playing eight guys, bro.
Right.
You're not gonna beat. I don't give a damn how good them 8 guys are. There's only one superstar on the Timberwolves. So in that case, you have to dig deeper into your bench. And one of the kids came out and scored 15 points in 13 minutes last game. So
wow.
That's a great. I believe that Minnesota get this next game too. I believe they get game 4 and tie it up. But they have to, Minnesota, stop turning the goddamn ball over so much. And then sometimes it just be like,
bro, like just to other team, bro. Literally.
Unforced turnovers, bro. Like I'm looking at it, I'm just like, yo, the Thunder, they're already like one of the top team in forced turnovers.
Yeah, they all reaching.
Don't give them an unforced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
It was like Nas Reed coming down. I can't remember. He threw it or somebody else threw it, but they almost lost the ball, got it back, and then Nas Reed threw it literally just to a Thunder player.
Gave it away. I think I remember seeing that. But just things like that, bro. And it's just like, bro, relax. Just take care. You take care of the ball. Y'all take care of the ball. Continue to play consistent defense. Add another player or two to come off that bench to make it 9-10 deep. I think you got a great shot at beating them. But to flip it over to the Eastern Conference, I'm as shocked as you are. I didn't see Indiana going to get 2 in New York. But once they got that first one, and in the fashion that they did, in the fashion that they got it, I thought, they can win game 2. They can win game 2. I didn't know definitively that they were going to, but I was like, they can definitely get game 2. Right. So now, New York, where you at? Where you at, New York? Stephen A. Where you at? You gotta get game 3. You really gotta get both of these games, just like the Timberwolves. You really gotta get both these games. Yeah. But the only difference with the Timberwolves and the Knicks, the Timberwolves at home. Y'all on the road ain't got to get 2. There's no way. I can't see a scenario, bro, where they come out and going into game 5 tied 2-2.
Right.
I don't see it, bro. Because just looking at the series between them two, the Knicks are kind of like Minnesota.
Yeah,
they play like 7. Right. Them niggas only play like 2 off the bench a lot of times. Yeah. So when you playing a team like Indiana that's gonna go 10-11 deep, and they like to get up and down. Yeah. Off misses, off makes, it don't matter. They getting up and down. Bro, that's what I was telling one of me and my client was talking about this shit the other day, and he was just like, man, Cavs, man, the Cavs. No. He was talking about the Knicks really gave that game up. They were supposed to win, bro. They fluked the game. I'm like, dog. If you watching these Indiana series, we can't keep saying that the other team just giving the game up. They blowing the game. We watch these niggas do this same shit to Milwaukee, Cleveland, and now the Knicks. That's a part of their game plan.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you think you're going to be able to run up and down with them and only play 7, 8 players, you might get a lead during the game. I mean, not during the game, early in the game, you may get up 15-20. But nigga, come fourth quarter, you ours. You ours.
That
We
boy
gonna come
Jerome, I'm wearing you down.
Hey, it's kind of like, okay, they up 20. Third quarter, we got them where we want them. We got them where we want them. Hey, we got them where we want them, bro. And that's what they've been doing. They've been doing that to every team that they played in this playoffs.
Yeah.
Every team.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it plays out for sure, though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely excited to see how it plays out. But anyways, moving on from sports, and let's get into a little bit of happenings. Do we have the happenings?
Man, a final.
This is some crazy stuff right here. So, parents.
Wait. Before we start, why I thought when I saw this title at first, I was like, oh, they're talking about the Drake thing with the hot sauce and the combs. I heard that. I did my research though. I saw the article. I did my research. But I just, my first glance, I was like, damn, they trying to read.
Hey. But now, man. But that's probably because you probably hadn't heard that fucking name in a while. But it's been a while. But anyways, for those who don't know, Hot Sauce, the #1 basketball player from back in the day that used to also was featured on the show Street Ball. He was recently accused of sexually assaulting a lady back, I forgot what year, 07, I believe she said.
Yep.
And she was 16. So the story goes, she met him, I want to say, out and about at her school. Actually, they came to her school. They ended up bumping into each other, having a small conversation. Long story short, he invites her, hey, back to the. Now, from what she says, before I continue, she says that she tells him how old she is. That's what she says.
Allegedly.
And which she was 16 at the time. And she said that he invited her back to the hotel. They was going to have like a little party or, kick it at the hotel. It's a few of them, not just her friends, his friends, whatever. So she says she go back to the hotel. Her and Hot Sauce, they get in the room together by themselves. I think the friends of both parties are like in the other room, or maybe it was a suite. I can't remember. They were in the room by themselves. It goes down, and she's saying the whole time that she's telling him stop. She's screaming, and he kept saying, "You got some hood in you." That's what she said. I don't want to laugh, but just him saying that while he's supposedly raping her. Not rape. I'm sorry, sexual assault. I don't want to say rape, but that's the story, huh?
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
all through there. Yeah.
Allegedly everything. But this is her, telling her story. It's another accuser, man. What's going on these days, man? Everybody just coming out the woodworks. And I'm not trying to discredit this lady's story, but it seems like a lot of that is coming out right now, like the last year or so. Like what you think about? First of all, what you think about this situation before we get into that?
This scenario here, I mean, without any evidence, all I can say is if this did happen, that's fucked up. He's wrong. If they can find some evidence to bring him to trial, he need to, full extent of the law, whatever.
Right.
If this didn't happen and she's just coming out the woodwork trying to get something, I'm gonna say what the comments been saying.
What they been saying.
Comments say, hey, he working with Dixie now. You ain't about to get that.
Come on, man.
What you
You
doing, bro?
go see it. Hey, but you know what's funny though? Because I don't know. I haven't heard what she's planning to do.
Yeah,
I haven't heard if she's. I don't know if how far the statute of limitation is for well, how long the statute of
probably
limitation
passed
for
if we
sexual.
know.
Yeah, oh 07, that's damn near 20 years ago. It's probably over with.
I'm sure.
But I haven't heard if she's taking like she want to do civil suit. But now it makes sense that you say, I mean, I don't know if he's still raking in the dollars like that. So it wouldn't even make no sense to try to sue. So now I guess
It would,
if
yeah,
this is if this is true, I guess she's just trying to basically put smut on his name.
yeah. And what I think about the general situation as it
Mm-hmm.
has come about, I think it's a lot of just with victims, they don't often feel safe. They don't feel like nobody's gonna believe them. So I feel like it's happening more because now that it has happened and certain big figures have been
Mm-hmm.
actually tried because of some things that have brought up. People, victims are feeling safe. They're feeling like, okay, now I do have a space to where I
Okay.
can say my truth, and I'm not gonna feel like it's just gonna go unheard, or I'm gonna have some backlash or be blackballed. Um, but of course, it's always two sides, um, because it's making it easier for people that are like, okay, I had some dealings with this person, and I didn't like it necessarily how it ended up on my end of the bargain. Maybe
Right.
I can get something going on. But yeah, man, she mentioned in her video in this hot sauce incident, the lady said she just wanted to do it for herself in the past, and I guess for any
Yeah, I
other.
seen the video. That's what I'm referencing from. Yeah.
So
But dog, you know who women got to thank for it like she said, oh, she didn't think anybody would believe her and all of this.
yeah,
I guess going to the authorities because she also said she reached out to the N1 people, of course,
yeah,
and I guess nothing got done there. But you know who they got to not thank for maybe not having that safe space to go tell and have somebody actually believe you or at least follow up,
right,
the accusations. They got women to thank for that. Because there's so many women that go make false reports on dudes raping them.
yeah.
They have themselves to thank for that. Not her herself, but women, to thank for
Yeah.
that.
Women a lot of times be the ones non-believing as well. Um, first
They
comment I'm
be the
looking at,
main ones.
first comment
They
I'm
be the
looking at is a lady, and she talked about why the fuck is a 16-year-old at a party with a 30-year-old man? Where the fuck was your mama at? She's like, I'm not victim blaming, but I'm confused. That's what she said.
listen. And see, no, bro, nah, bro. You ain't gotta say all that because that's logical thinking.
Oh, no, she
Now,
said
what's
that.
my daughter? I know, no, I know she did. I know she did, but that's logical thinking though. Like for somebody on the outside looking in, the fuck are you doing with somebody that's
Yeah. Well,
where's
kill.
the account? Where is the listen, dog?
Right,
If I go out there
right.
and it's a pile of snakes out there,
Ooh.
and I go stick my toe in the pile of snakes and I get bit,
Yeah. Or not only this, because like they say in the word parents is that so you lied to your parents to go outside to fuck with the snakes.
because you know that your parents wouldn't have been okay with you going and fuck with them snakes.
Yeah. So but
You
now
know
you
they wouldn't have.
because you got bit by the snakes.
So where my thing, like we said at the beginning of the show with the cheating thing, where is the accountability for these type of women that get themselves in these situations?
Well,
And I'm
because
not saying if Hot Sauce did it that he should be exonerated or it's okay because she came anyways. No, nigga, you a fuck nigga for doing it if you did it. If
facts.
you did it, yes, you're a fuck nigga for taking anything from a woman that's saying no.
A child.
Forcibly taking it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you did it. But where's the accountability for her even being over there? You weren't even supposed to be over there, baby.
Well, what a lot of people saying. I ain't saying what a lot of people probably would say is that she is a child, uh, which
Yeah,
it still don't make lying or whatever you did to get yourself in that hotel
it
suite.
don't.
Okay, right.
Because you do know better at
Yeah,
16. You
yeah.
do know better at
Or
16.
you should. You should.
Yes. I mean, you don't have a fully developed brain. Okay, cool. But you should know better to go over there with some guys that you really don't know, grown men at that, and you in the room with him by yourself. Why would you even go in the room with him by yourself?
One more comment, then I'm gonna let it go. The key master says the whole police department was on vacation, and you contacted anyone. What they gonna do? Call a technical file?
Oh, baby. Man, what they gonna do? That's all I'm saying. Like, dog, like, come on, man. Like, we like as a people, bro, not we talking about this situation, but as a people, bro, we have to start taking accountability for our part. We have to hold ourselves accountable. We have to take responsibility for our part and where we, just in general, where we end up in life, where life may veer off, or where you may veer off, your path, and fall into, you know, some type of anguish or whatever. But we have to start. Like I always say, when a relationship ends, even if I'm the one that's getting cheated on
Mm-hmm.
and I decide to leave, it's something I could have did in that relationship to, you know what I'm saying? It's something I was letting slide. It's some
Okay,
red flag I ignored.
sure.
It always take two, bro.
Yeah,
Always take two. When it's dealing with two people, both people are gonna now you might have more of the onus on you of why it failed.
right.
You the cheater, of course, more of the onus on, but it's something that the person that got cheated on can take from that and be like, you know what? Not to put all of the blame on this person. I ignored this. I seen this early on. I should have identified that and not even got serious with this person. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so this is like I said, this is a thing of like, okay, well, where's the,
Yeah. Whenever we
where the
find ourselves in certain situations, there's always at least one, two, if not more, certain choices that we had the choice to go left or right, and we
Yep.
chose the right directions every time that led us into that path. Um, so
Yep.
it's just
Facts.
something to be cognizant of in all areas.
Yep.
That good
But
old A word we like to point at every episode.
yeah. Here and there, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
nah,
mama.
man, for Shorty, um, you know, if that actually happened to you, like I say, we don't know. We wasn't there. Sorry that happened to you. Man, I hope you've been getting some therapy for it to kind of deal with it and get past it. Um, but if it didn't happen to you, you are a part of the reason why women don't really, the ones that actually had sexual assault happen to them, you would be a part of the women. You would be a part of the reason why women don't like to come forward.
Yeah,
This is not
unfortunately.
true. The
Yeah,
same thing you saying is why you didn't come forward. If this is BS, you are part of that reason. But
sad.
yep, that's it for sports and happiness with G, man. What we got for the rest of the show, Smoke Dog?
Let's get it in, man. You getting real?
I'm
Uh,
alright, man.
hey, man, you taking them?
Yeah,
You taking them? Really taking them there, man? Get out to the sports and the happiness, man. Yeah.
don't
All right.
juice my head up now. Don't pump my head up now.
All right, we're gonna keep this thing pumping and jumping, man. We gotta get into the tunes now with the album of the week. Nothing was the same. Oh man. Oh, Drizzy.
Good old college days, man.
Man,
Good old college days.
we talking, we talking
This
back,
is
back
20.
when, back when
This is
certain things made sense.
2013.
Back when our president was black, and the world was like not all the way right, but it was,
Yeah, yeah, better shape, better shape for sure, better shape.
good old head in the clouds, Drizzy, man. Um, man, arguments, arguments to say that's probably one of his best albums. I
Yeah,
feel like that could be, yeah, definitely a top five. Um, classics for sure. Uh, I mean, worst behavior.
worst behavior.
Yeah.
Uh, what's the other one? I like the 305 to my city. I think that's 305. Is it 305? 305 to my city. I like that
That one
one.
there.
Pink. Was it Pound Cake? Him and Jay
Oh, Jay-Z. Yeah.
connect. Wu Tang forever. Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. This Drake best work, man. This Drake best body of work.
That's the number one.
This is best body of work, in my opinion. Best body of work.
Oh shit, started from the bottom. Yeah.
Started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Uh,
This might be the
uh,
tough. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
The
bro.
line
It was, bro. This you didn't have to skip.
I was about to say, yeah, I mean, the intro, tough.
You didn't really
Um,
have to skip, bro.
the language, he
The
had bird.
language. That's what I was trying to get it. Yeah,
Bro, now
yeah.
you got bird in when they're talking that talk. Hey,
Come on, man. Stunner, man. 5-star general, man. 25 on the new Jeep smoking. What he say? Smoking
or them stutter bloods. One of the two,
smoking
man.
cohibas on the yacht, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Bird gonna pop it now. Bird gonna pop it. Now
And,
listen, check this out real quick. Speaking of Birdman, let me tell you, I'm gonna ask you, is this nigga kinda wrong for this? Is this like some damn near extortion type shit? So I was listening at I was watching 2 Chainz episode on Club Shay Shay. Shout out
okay.
Chainz, shout out Unc. Chainz was telling you were going through with Unc how he met Wayne and how they ended up, collabing and all of that. And like on some sideboard shit, he was like, yeah, man, so what Baby used to do back in the day is Wayne was charging 100 a feature. And if you got a feature from Wayne, then you had to give Baby 100 too.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, nigga, not 25, not 50. I gotta give you a whole nother honey bun. Damn. I say, God damn, baby.
So wait, so we could have had even features.
Huh?
We got cheated on wing features because of Birdman. That's crazy.
No. What I'm saying is Birdman damn near extorting artists that want to work with Wayne because he was. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, you're right, possibly. Nigga, hey, look. I really need the homeboy hook up on the 100. I'm having to pay Wayne, nigga. Bird, I definitely can't. I can't give you no 100. I can't do it.
I really got 99,997.
I really had 75 G's, man. To be honest, I'll go ask Wayne was 75. Cool. Hey, I'm like, damn, Bird, man, what the fuck? I'm sure it's some niggas that you know what. I'm good.
Yeah, man, I can't even.
You know what I'm saying? Unless they got Wayne's contact personally and
right
type shit. But Chainz was like, man, Bird wanted 100, Wayne wanted 100, and Bird wanted 100 too.
Damn.
200 to get a Wayne verse back in them days.
Hey, shout out to 2 Chainz though, because he believed in himself. He went and got that Wayne feature.
I don't even believe. I don't even believe. I think he say he did. I want to say either he just paid Wayne or he didn't pay.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't pay Bird no 100. He didn't pay Bird the 100 bands. He didn't pay Bird 100 bands. He
Not
did.
for the player circle. Not for the player circle. So
Right. He wasn't 2 Chainz then. He was just Titty Boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Titty Boy.
man,
Yeah.
that's tough.
But now to this Alexis album, man. This is to me this is best body of work. What would you say his best body of work is? Since you say it's like top 5, what 5 albums you got? Well, 4 albums you got above this?
I mean, I wouldn't say in no particular order, but
Okay.
Take Care. I mean, of course, catapulted him onto the scene. So not saying like it's just genuinely better, but it's what made him him. So I feel like you gotta give it notoriety.
So you're gonna say this was a better body of work? If we just going body of work, you saying that Take Care was the best? Take Care was better than Nothing Was the Same?
No. But it's up there.
Okay.
It's up there.
No. Take Care up there.
Sure. The one I like that's just a personal favorite of mine, so I'm being a little biased on this one is If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
I knew you was gonna say that shit. Yeah. If you're reading this, top 5 for sure.
Yeah,
It's
that's
top
right.
5 for sure. Yeah.
I should have said top 3. I should have said top 3 because the ones I'm
You
thinking
should have
about
said
now.
the bitch. You should have said the bitch. That's what you should have said.
Yeah,
I'll give
you that.
Hey, because like I say, I think Take Care. It was a little bit too. It was a lot of R&B Drake on there.
Yeah.
This was a good mixture of R&B and rap Drake, I believe.
And pretty much just bops, like all the way through.
And to be honest, I like these R&B tracks on Nothing Was the Same better than the ones on Take Care.
Mm-hmm. Which, Own It, that was definitely a tough one.
Which one?
Own It.
Oh boy, that was my one right there, boy. Yeah, that was Own It. Own it. Yeah, I like that one. Fuck with
It's
that one.
yours.
Nigga. And fucking oh no, that wasn't on this album. I was finna say Fire and Desire, but that wasn't on this one. That was on Views.
Oh yeah.
That's
the next one I was gonna say. I was gonna say Views.
To me, Views, that song is probably my opinion, one of Drake's best R&B records, along with Jungle. On If You're Reading This.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. A lot of bops on this. Nothing Was the Same, man. That Come Through.
Listen, bro. Hey, that's funny, bro. Man, nigga. Like I say, when I was in college when this came out. I was staying in Frog Pond.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frog Pond, man. 423 boys, man. Me, Vondre.
One of these days.
Huh?
I was back in David last month. They got that thing looking kind of nice over there at the pond.
Yeah, they renamed it and all that. But my roommates that I had, Vondre Black and Marco, and John was like an honorary roommate. He was always over there. You know what I'm saying? He like honorary. Yeah, he like the honorary roommate. But man, we used to go to Walmart. Like how we used to do it. We used to go to Walmart. We all used to go to Walmart together to go get groceries.
Look, we owe 24/7 Walmart. He probably talking about 1:20 in the morning they up in Walmart.
Nah, we used to go early. We used to go early, like when everybody got through doing class or work or whatever. Okay. But we used to go early, and man, we'll be riding home listening to that goddamn Drake. We all in the car. Come through. Remember that part at the end where he like, we all in that bitch singing. I'm like, hey man,
with the basketballs over the wings.
Yeah. So somebody hitting the do, and then you know when Drake get on that bitch and he like, what does he say? Who are you? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? So we, hey,
Why is it been so? I gotta get the background.
yeah, nigga, we like the Temptations in that bitch, man. Shit. But nah, man, good times, man. Good times, man.
That's why he was one of the best, man, or one of the best, bro. Because that nigga giving you everything, bro. He giving you the hook, give these niggas the look, the person even the hook. That's why every song sound like Drake featuring Drake, man. That's tough.
Yeah. He a great artist, man. No doubt. He a great artist.
Yeah,
Can't take that from him.
at all. A minor, but you can do that though. That's tough.
Somebody come drag. Y'all want to see a dead body? Somebody come get this body up out of here, man.
You hit it where it hurts. Right there, God.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I think we done gave it all we need to give it.
Did we?
What you got? What else you got, man? Oh yeah.
That's it.
Man, make sure you going on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the Rich Dream Show Pod. Go down there, give us the 5-star rating, and give us a review. We greatly appreciate it, humbly and respectfully.
Yep.
Make sure you hitting up the merch store. You understand? Get you some of these Dreamers tees and hats.
Get on, man. You know, let you get another little look. You know what I'm saying? It's the boxy fit, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, we got to live life to the fullest on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Got a
man.
logo on the back.
There y'all see the oversized tees. We done seen you youngins out there winning.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the apparel store, RICHDREAMZZAPPAREL.STORE/shop. Make sure, of course, if you out in Westminster, Maryland, you hitting up that yo boutique.
Get you one of these from up there, man. They got my hats out there. They got some beanies out there for those who wear beanies year round. I'm gonna try and get some more stuff up in there soon. We just gotta get our summer stuff together. What are we dropping? And try to see what we want to send out there. But yeah, man, if you in there in that area, Westminster, Maryland, go by 2 Bond Street, Mayo Boutique. Also, he got a mall location too. I think it's called Town something Mall.
Town
But
Mall.
got a new location.
Where the old Foot Locker was in the mall over there.
Yeah. What is it? Town East?
Yeah, that's in Mesquite. That's in Mesquite. Yeah.
Old Town Mall, something like that. But it's the mall in Westminster though. So y'all go check out the new spot. Go check out the one on 2 Bond Street. Fuck with us, man. Tap in.
Real talk. Man, we appreciate y'all. Like I said, dream big with the T's. And remember, if you don't chase your dreams, they'll become your nightmares. It's G. It's Smoke. It's the Rich Dream Show.